The announcements we made today around Zen Desktop 7 and Zen App Feature Pack 2 really address the whole idea of mobilizing more legacy-type Windows apps. All the performance optimizations, all of the optimizations around gesture and touch enablement, they make the legacy applications that will be running on, let's say, Zen App or Zen Desktop perform better, feel more smooth and more mobile, work better on mobile networks where you have latency and bandwidth challenges. And so a lot of the announcements today were directed at really making Windows apps that are day-to-day kinds of apps, office productivity, line of business apps that are custom, or things like ERP, things you buy off the shelf to mobilize them. The other thing for legacy apps that we announced today that we're pretty excited about is the SDK the mobile SDK for Windows apps, which allows you to take an existing, let's say, .NET app, as an example, and link these libraries through the SDK and the APIs, allow you to transform the app experience into a mobile one, even though the back end stays the same. Regarding HTML5, so a couple things. First of all, today every receiver on every device is also an HTML5 browser. So if you publish an HTML5 app to receiver through the store, and then you launch it, it will launch within receiver and have all the HTML5 interactivity and capabilities that are enabled by the device. Because remember, HTML5 is not consistent across all devices in terms of the access that it gives to the local hardware and through the OS. So already today, receiver does that. Then second point on HTML5, I think that you asked, is that we have an HTML5 version of receiver. So for devices that are built on an HTML5 browser, like Chrome OS or like a Chromebook, I have a great, beautiful Chromebook Pixel, with LTE. And it's just a great device to travel with because it's got all the connectivity built in, and through our HTML5 version of receiver, you can get to all the Windows apps and desktops you want to. Right now, that HTML5 version is only released for Chrome OS. But we'll be releasing it for the Chrome browser in the not-too-distant future. So any device that can run a Chrome browser will be able to have access to it, even without downloading receiver.